Hello, everybody. Hey, I got a new car in. It's a Haiboxing 2995 for the model number. It's a four-wheel drive, 1/12 scale is what it's supposed to be, I believe, and comes with two 1600 milliamp hour batteries. So, think this is going to be a good car. It's new to the market and took me a little bit to decide if I wanted to pick one up or not, but I have one. So let's take a closer look at it and see what it looks like. I have to apologize for all my clutter. Since my back's messed up, I can't reach very far, so I've kind of got everything wadded up on top of me. I'll show you something real quick. And this is, to me, one of the advantages of ordering through Amazon. You get your vehicle quickly. In most cases, you have to be careful and look at the projected date on it because they do have some drop shippers on Amazon. Not that there's anything wrong with drop shipping, but you might want to know. But you know, you've seen some of the stuff I've opened up from that came directly from China, and they just basically put that in another box. So it's usually damaged. I mean, the vehicles are usually not damaged, but the boxes are just beat to death. I'm going to rip this out of here real quick so that you don't have to listen to it. Get this out of the box and we'll take a closer look. Alright, we're showing this as a ready to run, four-wheel drive, 2.4 gigahertz. It says qualified shocks with an adjustment ring, or it says adjustable ring. Ball bearings, brushed motor. I believe this has a 550 motor. I'll double check that. And then you've got, it says it has a gear differential transmission. And it kind of looks like pictures of metal gears, and it is a splash-proof electronics. So let's get this out of the box and see what we got on the inside. Item number on this is number 2995, made by Haiboxing. It's packaged really well, and I don't think there's any need to go beyond that on the packaging. Alright, this is what's in the package right here. We have a thank you card, and it says we are just a phone call away. So that's interesting. And we got a bunch of decals. Okay. Oh, it's got a 490. I was thinking it had maybe a 550, but it's got a 490 brushed motor in it. Shows you the pinion. So you get your full parts list if anything breaks. Even gives you a heads up on what the screws are. Even if you don't want to get them through them, it gives you the dimensions of the screws. So that's kind of a handy thing to have. Okay, so we'll go on and take a look at the truck real quick. Well, let's look at what's in the bag here. You've got a battery. And I was under the impression this comes with two, so the other one might be in the truck. Oh, it's got an extra set of body pins. Oh, these have tabs on them. Oh, yeah, they do. They've got tabs on them. That's nice. Comes with a little screwdriver and a four-way wrench for the wheel nuts. A charger. Let's see what the charger is rated at. I'm guessing it's probably 2 amps output. We'll see. Oh, it's in it. It's in a bag. Okay. Okay. DC input. 2 amps input, and the output 7.4 volts at 1.3 amps. If you're just getting into this hobby, oh, the tires feel good on this. Oh, shiny thing. If you're just getting into this hobby, This will charge your batteries. It's going to be a little slow, although 1.3 amps. Let's see what the battery's rated at. 1600 milliamps, so you could charge it at 1.6 amps safely. It says it's a LiPo. It is a LiPo, 7.4 volt. Says it's a 30C, so should be a good battery. Yeah, I like the feel of those tires. All right, we got the charger out of the way. If you want to upgrade from this, there's a couple of decent chargers on the market that'll charge your batteries much faster. So let's take a look at the truck. Let's see, pin. Couldn't remember if this one was hinged or had 4 pins. So it comes with one full set of pins to change out. And yep, there's the other. Oh, it's got lights. Okay, little curly Q cord there so you don't rip everything apart. I don't know if I can unplug that. Oh, I see that's a jumper that goes to the front 2 lights, so there must be lights on the back of this somewhere. Oh, there's a light bar on the top. So this jumper just takes you to the light bar on top. I don't know if I can get that out of there or not. You know what? I don't think I will. It is a plug, so it should come out, but I don't need to take it out, so I'm not. Okay, we have a warning that this is going to be hot. Okay, so that heat sink is on the motor. There's a fan box, but I don't see a fan. There is no fan. That's why I couldn't see one. Well, it is set up for a fan, and there was a fan in the parts list, so you can either order their fan or see if you can see if it's got the dimensions on it, that you can just order another fan same size, although you may have to rig up your own plug. So their fan might be the best option. Okay, now I'm not going to have a chance to run this thing right today because it is cold here and it is excessively windy. So there's the CVDs on the front. The shocks do not feel like they are oil filled. No. I don't know how big an issue that's going to be. Shocks are cheap. Just guessing, looking at these, that you can't just add oil to them. Some of them you can put grease in, and some of them that's a waste of time. So I'll try to pop one of those off camera and take a closer look at it. So everything I'm seeing right now is looking pretty good to me. Got the dog bones on the back. A lot of articulation in the back. Matter of fact, the bottom of the tires go up higher than the bottom of the chassis. So, I don't know, for crawling around, might be okay. For bashing, it's just gonna bottom out if you hit really hard, unless you pick up a set of shocks to put on it. Let's see, that appears to be a working tire. I do not think they're foam filled. They might be. They are glued to the rim. It's got metal cups on the differentials. I don't know what the gears look like. But you know, probably you could put some heavier grease in there. Those are pretty loose. They spin for a while when I quit. So you could probably put some heavier grease in there and do yourself a favor. So it looks like we've got two what appear to be white LEDs on the front. And I can't tell how many are in the light bar. So, one thing I wanted to mention. First off, I saw somebody else open one of these things up and they had a whole gob of these stickers. So I feel cheated. But if you're going to put these decals, decals, stickers, whatever you want to call them, this has a protective covering on it. You need to pull that off first. What I generally do is I don't pull that covering off. I go out and learn how to drive the truck a little bit. Once I kind of figure out the do's and don'ts to it, and some vehicles like this you can't turn under power. This one has a wide enough stance, wide enough wheelbase. I think it should actually be pretty stable, so it looks. So the only thing I'm seeing that I would probably want to add to this is maybe a set of oil-filled shocks, and I'll pop one of those open, but sometime and take a look and see. But I'm reasonably sure that you cannot put oil in these. Probably can't put grease in them either. You put it in there, but it won't do anything if they're set up the way I think they are. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do for today. I was going to say the motor feels pretty notchy, so it's got some pretty strong magnets in the motor. So I'm expecting some pretty good power. I don't know what this is going to have for top speed, but this isn't a speed buggy, so I'm thinking that it's going to be pretty powerful off the line. Anyway, as soon as the weather clears up, I'm going to take this out. So the wind is not supposed to blow tomorrow, and as you saw earlier, it's just terribly windy here. So if the wind dies out like it's supposed to, we'll take this out and give it a little test drive. I can't go very far or do very much right now with my my body brace on, so I'll see how I feel tomorrow, and what the weather does and what I can do. So for tonight, this is where we're going to leave it. I'm liking the looks of this a lot so far.